Hello, my name is James Arroyo, and welcome to the Candid Camera Group project assignment. In this, in this activity, you are going to individually find, create a norm or break a norm. Norms are expectations that govern group behavior. So, you are either going to create a norm. So, there are many more norms that a group exhibit. You are going to try to create a new norm for them. Or you are going to try to break a norm. So, for example, if I was in a group and I was just texting and not really making eye contact with everyone, that would be breaking a norm of acceptable behavior. And that is going to be and we are going to be showing this through Zoom. So, step one, you either choose to create or break a norm. Step two, you choose what norm you are creating or breaking and checking with the rest of your group to make sure that no one else has taken that norm. Step three, you create a Zoom meeting with 2 to 3 of your friends. Minimum have to be 3 people within the group, including yourself. Step four, you are then going to record that Zoom meeting of about 15 to 20 minutes. Throughout this meeting, it does not matter what you are talking about. What does matter is that you are going to try to create or break this norm that governs acceptable behavior within the group. So you are going to be trying to do that without telling them that that's what the assignment is about. Once you've recorded this video, now you're going to analyze. What are some of the things that you did? How did they react to those sorts of things? Why is it that they reacted in those sorts of ways? What ways did they show that you broke that norm? What did they start acting in the way that you were doing when you were trying to create a norm? So you're answering all of these questions. All of these questions could be these. Then, once you have finished analyzing and knowing what you're going to present, then you're going to go back to your Zoom recording and you're going to find certain snippets of that discussion to show what you've learned. For example, maybe I was pretending to text, and then someone said, "Hey James, can you look at me? You're being rude." In so doing, I would then play that snippet, and then I would explain that this is trying to make me conform to the existing group norm of not checking my phone. That's what the assignment is about. So you are basically going to be acting individually. Where this turns into a group project is that you are going to be making sure that you are not doing the same norm as other people, and you're going to ask for help from the rest of your group. That is the basic assignment. How you will be graded. You'll be graded on many things. First, clear communication. Do you communicate your ideas clearly as well as do the rest of your group communicate clearly? Also, are the concepts from the class applied to the videos? If it is not about norms, then it's not then you're going to have a bad time. Also, there's strong communication of those norms, and that it ties back to the textbook. Uh, Videos are short and they show the reaction of your of the people who you were presenting with. Organization of presentation clear and effective, meaning that you introduce your idea and then you present what were your findings. Groups work well together in the presentation. that you are not talking over each other, which shouldn't be an issue. Also, if there's anyone who didn't do their project, then that would be where some points may be lost in this section. And group members' participation is equal across all members. This is where we try to hold accountability for everyone's presentation. It is your goal to work as a group to make sure that everyone is maintaining those expectations and that every group member has a video to present. The participation, now we talk about the participation section. This is what you are going to be turning in. You are going to be turning in a peer feedback sheet. I'm going to be sending that out to you a little bit later, but that is going to be, you are going to have to fill that out and then be honest with the contributions your fellow group members made. Then, did you work well in the actual presentation? The time for this presentation is 15 to 25 minutes. This is depending on how many people are in your group, and for a total of 35 points. If you have any other questions regarding this activity, please don't hesitate to let me know. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.